Hi everybody, Marco Carvalho here from businesscreditblogger.com. Today's video, we're going to talk about trade credit. More importantly, this video is for those of you who are currently offering trade credit to your buyers. You're offering net 30, net 60-day terms to your buyers, and you're having a hard time collecting on those invoices. This video is for you. Also, this video is for those of you who own a business and you'd like to offer credit terms to your buyers so you can generate more revenue for your business. This video is also for you. More importantly, we're going to share with you in this video how offering trade credit for your customers without the risk. That's the most important thing, because obviously there's a risk when you're extending credit to potential customers. Now, you'll see on the video here the title, the $3.1 trillion trade credit problem. This is a very important video for those of you who want to understand the whole industry of trade credit, why it's a problem in the industry today, and we're going to more importantly share with you a solution. Because as you know, let's get started here in the presentation. There's over $3.1 trillion right now at any given time, at any given day, that's owed to vendors, suppliers, and businesses that have extended trade credit to buyers. So this is the amount of money that's currently owed. It's floating around there. They're waiting to collect on it, whether it's net 30, net 60-day terms, net 90-day terms. But this is the amount of money, $3.1 trillion, that's owed. And now, don't take my word for it. This is actually a report that was done by, it's called the Trade Credit Dilemma Report. It was just recently published by Payments.com. It's a very important report if you haven't read it, because it really gives you an insight as to the amount of money that's outstanding. And what's happening is small to medium-sized businesses are having a hard time with cash flow because they're waiting on these payments. So if you're one of those business owners that have invoices that are outstanding, you're waiting to get paid, and it's giving you a cash flow crunch, you want your money right now, then this is going to be a great presentation for you. And we're going to share with you also, if you're a business owner that would like to extend credit terms to your buyers, but you don't want to deal with collecting money, you don't know about credit policies, we're going to share with you a solution where you can have the best of both worlds, offering trade credit without any of the risk as far as collecting payments or anything like that. So, first of all, as you know, trade credit, when you issue trade credit, that's also known as accounts receivable. You have money that's owed to a business for products and services that have been delivered to the buyer, but they haven't paid for it yet. So, for example, you've seen a recent video. We talked about how to get net 30 accounts, vendor credit. And that's where you, as a business owner, can get credit terms. You can get trade credit where you can buy products and services on credit, and then you have 30 or 60 days to pay for that invoice. On the flip side, that's accounts receivable is when the company itself, you're extending the line of credit to a buyer. So let's give an example. ABC Company extends a $20,000 line of credit, also known as trade credit or vendor credit, to John Doe LLC with net 30-day terms. So then what happens is John Doe now has a net 30 account. They have credit with this particular ABC company, and they have a $20,000 line of credit, but when they use it, they have to pay it back within 30 days. So let's say John Doe LLC buys $10,000 worth of products that they need from ABC company, and they use their credit line. So what happens when that transaction takes place, they buy all those products, ABC company now has a $10,000 outstanding invoice, also known as accounts receivable. It's waiting to get paid. They have to wait 30 days. So they put out $10,000 worth of products to John Doe LLC. Now ABC company is waiting to collect on that money. And is John Doe LLC going to pay that invoice in 30 days? Hopefully so, but many times they don't. They may pay 60 days, 90 days, and so on. That's where the $3.1 trillion trade credit problem comes in. What happens is when a company or supplier extends credit, they're waiting to get paid. They're also postponing paying their suppliers because it's all about cash flow. So you can see that's a big problem in the industry. The problem is extending and managing trade credit has risk and has challenges. Whether you're offering credit right now as a business owner, or you're thinking about offering a trade credit to your potential customers, it's going to have its own challenges for you. Countless businesses have revenue, have money that's tied up in accounts receivable. You may be one of them listening right now. And the problem is compounded when your buyers are not paying their invoices on time. That's why it's important, if you are extending trade credit, you should be reporting to business credit reporting agencies. You should be sharing that payment history to a business credit agency so that that payment history with that buyer gets reported. With regards to this survey, this study that was done, 68% of the suppliers that were surveyed, and these are small to medium-sized businesses, in this report that was done, almost 70% experienced cash flow problems when their buyers don't pay their invoices on time. 33% say extending trade credit makes their day-to-day operations more difficult because instead of focusing on sales, development, etc., they're now becoming basically their own bank because they're managing, they're trying to collect on invoices, they're calling, they're following up, they're sending out notices. So you can see that could be a strain on your business. 27% say it constrains their ability to expand, obviously because of cash flow, and to purchase inventory. So those are some of the underlying issues that are caused when you have a lot of trade credit that is extended, but you're waiting to collect on it. Now, obviously, more than 50% of the businesses that surveyed said they want a solution. How can they extend credit to buyers but get paid right away, where they don't have to wait 30 days, they don't have to wait 60 days or 90 days, etc. So they want solutions. If they're paid promptly, this will allow them to have more buying power. They can buy more inventory. They won't have to be constrained with cash flow. We have many businesses that come to us because they're looking for business credit card funding. They're looking for access to more credit. And many of them are doing that because they're looking for a cushion because they're waiting to collect on invoices. So they need that buffer. So that's why our business credit card funding is really popular with many business owners that are looking to have just access to extra capital while they're waiting to collect on invoices. But this is another solution we're going to share with you today in this presentation, is how to collect on that and have no more risk extending trade credit. Now, 56% of the businesses believe that if they had gets paid immediately, obviously their revenues would boost. 74% want to send immediate payment as buyers. So what does that mean? If the supplier is extending credit to a buyer and the buyer pays them right away, or they get paid right away, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be able to pay their suppliers immediately as well. And they want to do that. They don't want to be on net terms either. So let's talk about the benefits for sellers. There's benefits to buyers and there's benefits for sellers. So first of all, sellers, if they use a payment platform like this, 56% believe that using immediate payment platform would boost revenues. 36% believe their day-to-day operations would be easier to run. We talked about that. It helped them develop more marketing efforts and grow their business. 31% believe it would be easier to purchase inventory, and it will expand their production capacity. So if you're listening to this right now and you're saying, I have a successful business, we issue net 30 terms or net 60-day terms, we're always waiting for our buyers to pay us, or some of them are late pays, some of them pay on time, but you don't like the headache of that, or you want to get away from even managing credit, you're going to love this solution. And on the flip side, if you're a business that strictly is a cash business, or you only take credit cards, the ability for you to offer credit terms to your business owners, to your buyers, will expand your ability to grow your business. You'll have much more purchases. You'll increase your revenues. But I'm sure you're hesitant because you don't want to deal with managing credit or collecting. This is the solution for you. I'm going to share with you in a minute. Now, obviously, we'll talk about the benefits for buyers. You can kind of go through these stats, slow down the video. I don't need to go through every single percentage here. But as you know, By having the ability to get paid right away and extending credit, this is going to benefit both a seller and a buyer. Okay, because what I mean, if you're a buyer and you're offered credit terms, you're able to buy things on credit and give a 30-day, 60-day windows. That allows you to conserve cash flow yourself. Okay, so the solution is offering net 60-day payment terms without the risk. Now, I didn't say net 30, I said net 60. So that's typically, you hear a lot of videos we talk about vendors that offer net 30. I'm talking about being able to get 60-day terms as a seller, offering net 60 to your buyers. And if you're a buyer, imagine being able to pay where you have net 60-day terms. So if you're dealing with 30-day terms right now, imagine getting another 30 days to pay without any interest. Okay, so this is a really powerful option for you. So buyers get net 60. So if you're buying products and services, I'm going to share with you how you can get net 60-day terms to buy from your suppliers, to buy from your products that you need for your business. And if you're a seller, you want to offer net 60-day terms, I'm going to share with you how you can offer those net 60 days but get paid right away. All right? So if you offer net terms, at the end of the day, you're acting like a bank. And you want to kind of get away from that because obviously you're not in the business of lending money. You're in the business of selling products and services, etc. So there's a program called Fundbox Pay. Fundbox is a lender. We partner with them on many occasions, and it's a great lender. They have great products and services, but they have a program called Fundbox Pay. So if you don't currently offer credit to your buyers, you're missing out on sales. So this is an opportunity for you as well to offer net 60-day terms. You get paid right away, so buyers take their time to pay Fundbox. So what happens is Fundbox extends the next 60-day line of credit to your customers. Fundbox pays you right away. Okay, so you don't have to worry about collecting. You don't have to worry about managing a credit policy. They do the credit review. There's no credit check. There's no paperwork. They offer the net terms to your customer. All right, so you can sell more by offering net 60-day terms to your buyers, and your buyers can buy more from you, okay? But you're getting paid right away, all right? So imagine if you're offering net 30, net 60-day right now, and you're doing all the management, all the credit collecting, you're sending out invoices, etc. Imagine doing away with all that. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Have the lender take care of that for you. They pay you right up front, and you're still offering net terms. All right, and buyers get 60 days to pay with no interest. So there's no interest. This is not like a credit card. This is a net 60-day account. Now, after 60 days, if your buyers wants more time, they can tell Fundbox, I'd like to pay in 90 days or 120 days. They do charge a small flat weekly fee for every week that you want to have a delay and not pay. But 60-day terms, no interest. Okay. So why should you accept your payments with Fundbox as an alternative lender? Why should you do that? Well, as a business, Fundbox would handle the trade credit. So they'll handle your trade credit. They'll extend the credit to your customers, your buyers. So you can offer those net 60 credit terms to customers without taking on any of the risk of extending credit. They assess your business customers for net 60-day terms, and they do that within minutes. There's not some long overdrawn process. There's no credit check either, so this is huge, and there's no paperwork. It's all done online. When your customers are approved for net 60-day terms, they get their line of credit, and they can start buying your products and services, and you get paid right away from Fundbox, and then they pay Fundbox their invoice, okay, that they owe. When your customer pays the invoice in full, then Fundbox automatically replenishes their credit line so they can get net terms again with you and buy more from you. Okay, so this is like the ultimate solution, I believe, for businesses that are constrained with having outstanding invoices or being burdened down with collecting invoices. We talked about the $3.1 trillion credit problem. This is a great way to alleviate a lot of those issues, especially if you have late paying buyers. So how does it work? It's really simple and streamlined. So there's no crazy technology you have to integrate or anything like that. There's no long drawn out approval process. Basically, if you send invoices right now, you simply invite your customers to apply for a Fundbox line of credit. Fundbox does everything else. They approve them, they give them a net 60-day line of credit, and basically you send them an invitation link to apply for the Fundbox line of credit, and they could use that line of credit to buy your products and services on credit. Two, if you offer e-commerce, if you're an online store, etc., all you do is you add the Fundbox as a payment option in the shopping cart, and they provide you that code to do that. That's how simple this is. Now you can also, as a business, you can apply for a revolving line of business credit if you want with Fundbox. You go to bankbusinessline.com. So if you're a business that's doing revenues and you don't want net terms, but you want a revolving line of credit, then check out bankbusinessline.com. You register there, and we've done a video on that on direct draw. So I can make sure you watch the video here on the top that explains that program in detail. But to set up a net terms for your customers, or to be whether you're a seller or a buyer, check out fundboxpay.com. That's fundboxpay.com. You can get set up right away. This is a great program, and I believe this for those of you, if you're a business and you have a problem with a cash flow crunch because you're extending credit and you want to alleviate that issue of collecting invoices, this is a great solution for you. If you're a seller in your business and you want to increase revenues and you want to start offering credit lines to your customers, but you don't want to deal with all the issues associated with credit policies, collecting, etc., this is a great solution for you as well. Have Fundbox Pay manage everything for you, and you still get paid and have all the benefits. So I hope you enjoyed this short video on a great solution of addressing the trade credit problem. For more information, obviously, be sure to check out the websites that we listed. And check us out at businesscreditblogger.com. Give us a thumbs up on the video. If you'd like to get more strategies, solutions on building business credit, increasing revenues for your business, whether you're a startup, existing business, or even a real estate investor. Our main website is businesscreditbuilders.org. That will share with you our funding programs and our step-by-step business credit building system. With that, make it a great day. We'll talk to you real soon.